About to get started here. And today's starter, Casey Mize. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now up for Washington, Jordan Lawler. And it stays fair.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. At the plate, James Wood. Foul ball there.
Ball, catch inside.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here is Gleyber Torres. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Man at second. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson. And there's a foul ball. Out to center. Anthony settles under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down into second, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Baez at first, one gone. That one ripped left field. That's back. Adios, Toronto. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. Foul ball.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Hammered, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the designated
Kyle
hitter,
Schwarber will come up.
Schwarber.
Well struck, right field. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add on. It's 8-0. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. This one high in the air to left center. Young under it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1. And now it's Luis Garcia. Hauls it in, 1 away. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Buxton pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now Nasim Nunez.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the out.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Nunez on at second with 2 down. late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Detroit, Singy, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise snapping.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And they add a run. It's 9-1. Shea Langoliers digs in now. This one smoked out to left. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cruz sizes this one up, brings it in, and that is that. On to the 3rd inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Dalton Rushing. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Jordan. Lawler goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
0-2.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Up now for Washington, Roman Anthony. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Meadows makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back, and here is Parker Meadows. Parker back to work. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Nunez on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now here is Matt Vierling. Pop foul out of play off to the right. base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
just a
back,
cookie
the
down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you
Kyle.
dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you
Schwarber.
get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes Schwarber to the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's your 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Takes it to the bag. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played,
0-1's the count.
how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber.
Oh.
Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
That one fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Ibanez hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Vierling pulls it down, and that'll do it. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
up
4.
for
Here
the
comes
Tigers,
Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That one
That
down the
ball's
line, and it goes just foul. 0-1 down. Out to short. Nunez tosses to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Byron Buxton.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Cruz moving under it. And it's caught for the out. And next up for the
Now
Tigers,
batting,
Shea
catcher,
Langoliers. 1 for 2.
Langoliers.
Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is back here in Detroit. We go to the top of the 5th, and now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these
0-1.
Nats, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
In the air, right field. Meadows makes the grab, 1 away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Late swing, foul to the left.
No, that's foul.
The Tigers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Buxton makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Baez now. Out towards left center. Young makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz on his way over, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Parker Meadows now at the plate.
Parker Meadows.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nunez makes the catch, and that will end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. Swings through that one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Jordan Lawler digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the 6th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Roman Anthony. Pulls that one foul. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's off the mark, and that is
1 ball, 2
ball
strikes
1.
to count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3. It's a double play, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, James Wood. Mize back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Buxton sprinting after it. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nolan Schanuel.
Foul!
Here comes the 0-1. Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And that one hammered Meadows. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
The pitch. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Anthony makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-1. On the ground to the left. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. This play doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back here in Detroit. Now here is Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz. Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 62.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Brug, you remember yours?
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Lawler now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Baez. They get the force. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
On the
Tigers,
bottom of the
the
eighth,
third
digging
baseman,
in,
Andy
Andy Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-2. Next to hit, Parker Meadows. In the air, left field, Young. Moving back for this one. He's got it, and there's one down. Now it's going to be Matt Vierling. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. 2 away down. 2 down, bases empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left field. Young under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the ninth, and the batter now, Roman Anthony. Owens, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a base hit right there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now James Wood. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit. Baez. Over to Torres. And it's a double play to end the ball game. Mize with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.